Do not move. Do not scroll. Do not let your finger touch anything on that screen for the next few moments, because what I am about to say to you was decided long before you woke up this morning, long before you opened this app, long before you even knew this video existed. You did not find this. I placed it directly in front of you. Out of 8 billion, 200 million people alive on this earth right now, 8 billion, 200 million souls breathing, scrolling, searching, hoping. I reached past every single one of them. I moved through the noise, through the crowds, through the endless streams of content and distraction and chaos, and I stopped here, at you, at this exact moment in your exact day. That is not the algorithm. That is not coincidence. That is me. I handpicked you. My child, I want you to understand the weight of what I just said. Not feel it for a second and move on. I want it to land in the deepest part of who you are and stay there. 8 billion people. And I chose you, not the loudest person, not the most successful, not the one with the most followers, the most money, the most confidence, the most put-together life. You. The one who has been quietly carrying more than most people will ever know. The one who smiles through things that would break others. The one who has been wondering, truly wondering, in the private hours, in the honest hours, whether I still see them. I see you. I have always seen you. And today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel more worthy or more ready or more deserving. Today, I am speaking directly into your life with a word that carries the authority of heaven itself. Your miracle does not start when everything aligns perfectly. Your miracle starts right now, in this moment, in this message, in the decision your spirit is making to stay and listen, even when part of your mind is telling you this is too good to be real. Stay. I know what the last season has been like for you. I do not need you to explain it. I was there for every moment of it. I was there the night you could not sleep. I was there when you checked your phone hoping someone had reached out, and they had not. I was there when you drove in silence, exhausted in a way rest could not fix. I was there when you said, quietly, in a place where you thought no one could hear, "Where are you? Why is this so hard? Am I forgotten?" I heard every word, and not one of them changed how I feel about you. The world taught you that love has conditions, that worth is measured by performance. But I am not the world. I love you when you are falling apart. I love you when your faith is the size of a single trembling breath. I love you completely, permanently, without condition. And because this love is real, I am about to move in your life in a way that will make the last season make sense. There is something I need to tell you, something that the enemy has worked very hard to keep you from believing. The difficulty you have been walking through was not punishment. It was not evidence that I forgot you. It was not proof that your prayers go unanswered, or that your life is cursed, or that everyone else gets blessed while you get tested. The difficulty was preparation. I want you to hear that again. The difficulty was preparation. Everything that felt like delay was alignment. Every door that closed was protection. Every person who walked away made space. Every plan that fell apart was clearing the ground. Not because I am cruel, because I am a God who sees the full picture when you can only see the frame you are standing in right now. You wanted what was in that closed room, but I could see what was on the other side of the hallway. A room so much larger, so much richer, so full of what your soul was actually made for, that if I had let you stay where you were, you would have missed it entirely. I do not close doors to hurt you. I close them to move you forward. And my child, I need you to receive this with your whole heart. Where I am moving you now is not a small upgrade. This is not a slight improvement. What is coming into your life within the next 24 hours will be the beginning of a transformation so clear, so undeniable, so evidently the hand of God, that you will look back at this exact moment and say, that was when everything changed. Type chosen in the comments right now. Not because I need confirmation, I already know who you are, but because when you declare it, something shifts in the atmosphere around you. Type it now. Now let me be specific. Because general promises are easy to receive and easy to forget. I want to give you something you can hold on to. Within the next 24 hours, before this day becomes the next, pay close attention to what enters your awareness. Something is coming that you were not looking for. It may be a thought that rises during quiet. Not anxiety, not worry, but a clear, steady knowing about a direction you have been unsure of. Do not dismiss it as your own imagination. That clarity is a gift from me. Within the next 3 days, someone is going to contact you. It will feel unexpected. You may have been waiting to hear from them, or you may have given up entirely on that connection. When it comes, do not respond from the wounded place. Respond from the healed place, because I have already begun healing what that relationship broke in you. Within the next 7 days, you are going to feel a shift in your spirit that is unmistakable. A weight you have been carrying, a specific heaviness that has sat in your chest for longer than you can remember, is going to lift. Not gradually, suddenly, like a physical thing leaving a physical place. When it happens, you will know it was me. Within the next 21 days, financial movement is coming. I am not speaking of small change. I am speaking about a door of provision opening that your natural mind would not have seen coming. It may arrive through a person. It may arrive through an opportunity. It may arrive through a resolution of something that has felt stuck for months. But it is coming, and it will carry my fingerprints, because it will come through a way you did not engineer. And within the next 30 days, the fullness of what I have been preparing will begin to be visible, not just to you, but to the people around you. The ones who saw your struggle, the ones who watched you hold on when holding on made no sense. They are going to watch your story change, and your story changing will become a testimony that changes theirs. Write these down, date them, come back and read them, because what I speak does not return to me empty. Now I want to speak to something deeper, something beneath the miracles and the timelines and the promises. I want to speak to who you actually are, because somewhere along the way, through disappointments, through failures, through words that were spoken over you that were never mine, you started believing a version of yourself that I never authored. You started believing you were ordinary. You started believing you were too broken to be fully used. You started believing that the best parts of your life were already behind you. You started believing that other people were chosen for the big things, and you were chosen for the quiet suffering. And I am here today with the full weight of heaven behind me to tell you that every single one of those beliefs is a lie. You are not ordinary. You were never ordinary. The very fact that you have carried what you carried and still have not turned your back on me, have not completely hardened your heart, have not surrendered your capacity for hope entirely, that is not ordinary. That is extraordinary. That is the mark of someone I specifically chose for a specific assignment. The enemy does not waste his effort on ordinary people. He targets specifically. He attacks strategically. He has been fighting you this hard because he has seen the assignment on your life, and he is terrified of what happens when you fully step into it. Every battle you have fought was not just a battle you were meant to survive. It was training for the authority you are about to carry. Every valley you walked through built the roots that will sustain the fruit that is coming. Every dark season deepened the compassion that will make your testimony reach people that polished, painless lives never could. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are handpicked, prepared, ready, and the miracle arriving in 24 hours is not falling into your life by chance. It is being delivered to the exact address where God placed you, at the exact time God determined, in the exact form that your specific story requires. Lift your hands right now if you can. Wherever you are, in your car, in your room, in the middle of your day, lift your hands toward heaven and say out loud, I receive it. I am ready. I believe. Say it 3 times. Let your own voice hear your own faith. I want to tell you about people who received exactly this kind of word and what happened when they chose to believe it. There was a woman named Sarah who had been facing the same financial crisis for 11 months. Every path closed. Every plan fell apart. She watched this message at 2 in the morning and chose, with tears on her face, doubt still in her mind, to say yes anyway. She said yes to believing before she could see it. Within 48 hours, a former client contacted her about a project she had written off. That project produced more income in 1 month than the previous 6 combined. Today, she's not surviving, she is building. There was a man named Thomas who had not spoken to his son in 3 years. The silence had become a wall so thick he had stopped believing it could come down. He heard a word like this one, wrote his son's name in his journal and said, "God, I release this. I trust you." 2 days later, not a week, not a month, 2 days, his son called, just to reconnect. Today, that relationship is being rebuilt, one honest conversation at a time. There was a young woman named Grace who had been told by 3 doctors her condition was permanent. She received a message like this one, spoke healing over herself out loud, even though it felt foolish, and began thanking God for what she could not yet see. At her next appointment, her doctor could not explain the change. Grace could. She knew exactly who had moved. These are not exceptional people. They are people who made an exceptional decision. The decision to agree with what God was speaking over their lives even before evidence arrived. That decision is available to you right now, and I am telling you, your decision made in this moment will echo further than you know. Before I release the final blessing, hear this clearly. You have been approved, not by your performance, not by your consistency, approved by grace. Approved by the decision I made about you before time began. The enemy will try to challenge this the moment this message ends. He will send a thought that says, this was not for you. He will bring up your past, your failures, your doubts. When that happens, remember, the battle is proof the blessing is real. If nothing was coming, there would be nothing to fight over. Stand firm. This word was for you. I am not in the habit of misaddressing messages. Receive what follows as already established, not hoped for. Receive it as done. I decree over your life right now, the waiting season ends here. The confusion clears here. The cycle of lack, delay, and invisible warfare breaks here. At this moment, in this declaration, I speak provision into every dry place in your finances. What was blocked is now released. What was taken is now restored. What seemed impossible by natural means is about to arrive through supernatural channels. Your hands will hold what your prayers declared. I speak healing into every place that has been in pain, the physical pain you carry quietly, the emotional wounds you have learned to work around, the grief you tucked away because life required you to keep moving. Healing is not coming. Healing is here. Receive it now with an open heart. I speak restoration into your relationships, the ones that matter, the ones that were broken by misunderstanding, by hurt, by silence that lasted too long. I am moving in those connections. What seemed dead is not dead. What seemed impossible to repair is about to show signs of life. I speak clarity into your purpose. The question of why am I here and what am I supposed to do and have I missed my moment? I am answering it. The next step is already lit. You do not need to see the whole road. You only need to take the step that is visible, and I will illuminate the next one as you move. You are not an accident. You are not a coincidence. You are not someone I made and then forgot about. You are chosen. You are called. You are covered. You are carried. You are mine and your miracle. The one I have been building in the hidden places. The one that was being prepared even while you were walking through the hardest season is arriving within 24 hours. Receive it, believe it, walk in it. Now, Type "I receive my miracle" in the comments. Let those words be a declaration that you are agreeing with what heaven has already decided. Let your yes be louder than your doubt. Type it now. Hit the like button as your final act of agreement. Share this with one person whose name came to your mind while you were watching, because that name was not random. That was me showing you who needs this word next. And subscribe, because this is not the only word I have for this season of your life. What I am releasing through this channel is not content. It is covenant. Return whenever your spirit needs to be reminded of who you are and what is on its way. Your miracle is not coming. It is already in motion. Walk forward. I am with you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen, amen, amen.